'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, nothing was stirring. Not even. That was last year, wasn't it? I forgot there. This is this year. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. You'd better wear your PPE, because if you don't, you'll probably find a plainclothes cop underneath your Christmas tree. And if you look closely among the tinsel, balloons and Christmas hopes, peeping through your letterbox, you'll spy a jobs with council snoop. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. Will baby Jesus wear a mask? Will the Blessed Virgin Mary be able to cuddle the Son of Man, or is that too much to ask? There'll be no goodwill towards all men, because we'll all be too busy monitoring the folks next door, making sure they're not having friends around for a party or allowing 6 people in or more. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. There'll be no festive cheer, because we've all been turned into subservient little helpers through the media's Project Fear. There'll be no staff Christmas lunches or office parties rocking, and no drunken brosses trying to fill his secretary's stockings. The pubs won't be filled with laughter, and Santa will be moaning no ho ho. And there'll definitely be no cavorting underneath the mistletoe, because it's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. No one's going to get kissed, because we'll all be sat 6 feet apart, quietly getting pissed. We'll all be herded into our little groups, all sticking to our bubble, and woe betide if you go near your grandma for a hug. If you do, prepare yourself for trouble. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. It's going to be the first new normal Yule, where we all walk around like robots, observing a crazy 2-metre rule. I say it's crazy, but it'll be that way till big business wants our door. I mean, seriously. Do you think they're going to give up their billions in their annual corporate mega money making show? They'll still want us blowing us our emergency loans and buy until we drop. I don't think Harrods, Selfridges or Marks and Sparks are going to accept having 2 people at a time in their fucking shops. As always, they'll have us crammed in like sardines. It'll be fuck COVID-19 and just keep on spending. And I bet to make us all feel safe in November, the papers and the government will tell us there's some hope on the horizon, or the pandemic looks like ending. And by the way, I wrote this in fucking September, so I must be psychic. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. Everyone's going to be wary of getting close enough to put decorations up, or on the Christmas tree at the fucking fairy. You won't dare shove stuffing up the festive bird, nor deck the hall or welcome we 3 kings, nor Christmas carols, and because of saliva flying, you'll be branded selfish if you sing. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. Your plum duff won't be brandy laced, and you'll be excluded from playing pass the parcel unless you're being well and truly tracked and fucking traced. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. You must clean and scrub and sanitize! And you'll be looked at with suspicion if you finger Auntie Edna's Christmas pies. This year the kids can't sit in Santa's knee. He won't come calling with his elves. And when you go into Asda for your final bits on Christmas Eve, there'll be no bog roll on the fucking shelves. It's going to be a socially distanced Christmas. Our hearts won't be all aglow, and pub landlords will have more chance of getting a 10 grand fine on Christmas Day than they will of getting fucking snow. All we'll have is more debt and misery. It really won't be pleasant, especially when you end up with Bill Gates' forced vaccine as your fucking Christmas present. There'll be hardly any partying or gathering. It'll be a silent night and loads of stress. But then, perhaps then, in the new year, when we're all fat and bloated and in mounds of debt, and we look back at all the alcoholism, drug abuse, suicide, domestic violence, and all this sadness, we'll suddenly wake up and think, how much longer are we going to take this shite and all this mess? This goes out to all the people who are suffering because of lockdown. Funny, isn't it? The press don't concentrate on those people. All the people who are suffering because of domestic violence and alcohol abuse, drugs, sadness, losing the business, going to the wall, suicide. Why don't we get those statistics rammed down our throats every day? Don't they matter? They do to me. Merry Christmas.